Now, how realistic do you think it is that Nigeria will achieve the 90,000 kilometer fiber rollout and open access service by 2031?
Well, I think that's the $1 million question. Can Nigeria achieve it?
Yes,
It's left for time to decide. If we're to go by antecedents, we currently have about 40,000 plus kilometers of fiber rolled out across the country, and that has taken us about 24 years to do. So 24 years of laying 40,000 kilometers of fiber, and that also had to require us going through private investors like MTN, Airtel, and the rest of them, the rest of the infrastructure companies that has been doing a lot within the country. But the federal government believes that that it can actually accomplish it with a special purpose vehicle, an SPV, and also with sufficient funding from DFIs, that's development financial institutions like the World Bank and other partners that they have. So what they're looking for is $2 billion to finance the project over a period of 6 years, and that 6 years only just came up from the conditions they agreed with the World Bank. The federal government sat down with the World Bank and they agreed. The World Bank is bringing $500 million, and other development partners are bringing somewhere within the region of 500 as well. Then the federal government will guarantee those funds, as well as provide a counterpart funding of around $1 billion, sorry, to ensure that the project moves successfully. But as for whether they're going to accomplish it, I can't say for sure. I mean, I don't speak for the government. I also don't know how realistic that is going to be, given the challenges that we have within the telecom ecosystem, that even private sectors themselves have not been able to surmount. Things like a right of way. Although the federal government believes that, or they claim that about 11 states have waived right of way for them, that means they're not going to pay anything to lay fiber through those 11 states. That's left to be seen, because also some states promised to waive right of way for telecom operators, and so far what we have implemented so far are only 4 states: Anambra, I think Kwara State, and 2 other states also that have completely waived their right of way for operators. But whether the government will be able to compel the 11 states to completely waive is also left for time to see. And then out of 11, we have 36 states. So that means you still have 24 states that are collecting right of way. And that discussion has not happened, whether they're going to waive or not waive. But maybe they'll come on board. But they only come on board. I think they only come on board if they see that there's progress being made in terms of laying the fiber. The World Bank requires that in the first year, at least they will lay like 10,000 kilometers of fiber. That's a very tall order. You will need a lot of hands. You will need a very structured SPV, and that is not distracted by anybody. So that means not just right of way, because beyond right of way, there are issues around local government that you need to sort out. There are issues around the human resources that you need to address. There are issues around logistics that you need to address. There are issues around security that you also need to address in some of these states. So even if you're not paying anything to lay your fiber, you still need to protect those infrastructure. So I don't know if the government have secured agreements in these areas as well. That's the only way that they will be able to deploy 10,000 kilometers within the first year. Second year, they're expected to do about 20,000 kilometers, and it keeps going on. And also, the money will be released conditionally, according to what they have achieved over that period. Yes.
Mm. Frank Eleanya